Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess what? It is that time of the year again. The beach is open again for everyone to go and enjoy. So, without further ado, let's go and have a sticky beat of what the beach has to offer. And my character standing here doing this is kind of weird. Okay, so, as usual, the beach is in Lumbridge Crater. And most people's favourite, the construction zone of building sandcastles. Back at it again with the bonus experience while you're using your sun cream, and sandcastles that fall down all the time, and you got to keep building them. So it's here again, and it's really good, just like it was in the other year. And it's fun to examine people while you're standing here doing nothing. So as usual, you have your cooking, your chopping boards for prep, and your barbecues for cooking on. Your lifeguards you can check your progress with, and the guy that sells the hats, well, sells all the last year's things that you might have missed out on, as well as things for this year. So have a sticky beak there if you can't wait to find stuff in the sand. Find a hand in the sand, maybe. As usual, you will find Raina, the centre stage, and you can check your titles with her and see if there's any titles you missed or that you want to unlock, or previous year's titles, which I'm not too sure if you can unlock them or not from this year, because I've already got them all, but I'm assuming you can, considering you can talk to her about them. And when you go right next to Raina, you have the fishing spot where you can catch fish, get your fishing experience up. Now, I'm not sure what you do with the fish. You can kiss them and release them, or take them and cook them, I believe. So it's up to you whether you want to do that. We'll move just over here from the fishing. And there's the battleships, which crafting and construction, I believe. I'm not too sure. Again, I'm just going to show you where things are, and you can work them out from there. I'm going to focus mainly on sandcastle building. So just over here. You've got the coconut shy, you've got the hooker duck. There's your hunter experience. And you've got your coconut shy where you get range experience by throwing coconuts at things. And if you venture over here, you have the guy that will unlock, or the girl that will unlock all the different tokens that you can get. And standing right in front of me here, or in front of me where I'm standing here, is the strength podiums, where you pose the same as what the instructors in front are for strength experience. You have all the portals to all the mini games which become unlocked. Like you see the blue circle in them, they're the active mini games for at the time. You just join those and you come straight back to the beach when you're done. And you've got a bank chest over there where everyone's swarming to. A couple of people playing hacky sack. And you see this change right here, and then Wizard Cerador appears. That means you've got to focus on the Wizard Tower to get the most experience out of sandcastle building. So that person will change the focus of the experience. Now, in the background, all around the beach, you do have palm trees with coconuts on them, and you can pick those for experience as well, for farming, as I think it is, and you can return those over to next to the coconut shy. There's a pile of coconuts that you can hand in your coconuts at. So that's pretty easy, pretty good experience, and there's plenty to do. Now, also, I would like to note that this year, with your water balloons, and inclusive of the ones that you may have in your bank from last year, rather than throw them and waste them, you can actually right-click and convert them to experience this year. So any that you've got laying around the bank will also convert to experience. I myself converted around 10,000 water balloons I had laying around for around 70k construction experience. So it's good to know that you can do that just for that little extra boost. And of course, as you can see with the monkeys running around, the barrels of monkeys are a reward again. So you can get those still. And there's the coconuts in the tree that I was talking about that you can pick to return to the coconut shy. See the tree there? Pick coconut. There's one person sitting there doing it right now. Now, moving on. You are once again this year limited to a maximum of 3 ice creams to cool down your temperature bar. So at the moment, it makes it a bit hard because the ice creams aren't tradable. It's an oversight on behalf of Jagex, and apparently has been looked at and going to be fixed with next week's updates, according to forums. So, ice creams at the moment, untradeable. Later on, will be. Tokens, beach tokens. People who get these beach tokens, they say they're worth 43 mil. They're not. They're worth about $1 mil to 4 mil, depending. As time goes by, they will be worth next to nothing as usual. They'll be probably 100k by the end of the event, depending on what it is that you're trying to get. Some of them will keep their price, but generally I wouldn't pay any more than 1 to 4 mil at the moment for any token at all. And as you can see, Terra Bird Racing is back. The loading for me was a little bit glitchy and weird. I don't know why. It sort of lagged a lot, but I don't know. Maybe it's just something to do with I haven't been in this area for a long time, so it might have just been map loading and shit. But yeah, it's back and it's pretty easy. You just follow what says in the chat box and find the gates and markers and head through them and try and beat the best time, or the best time you can beat. Unlock 10 races. Doesn't matter if you win or lose or whatever. You will get a new walker mode. So that's pretty interesting to know. And as you've seen from the beginning of the video, at the 45 minutes on every hour comes the lag queen herself. Miss Claudia comes to the center of the crater, pops out of the water and takes on anyone who wants to fight her. It's pretty easy. I haven't seen anyone die yet. I've seen people go pretty low on health, but I don't know if she can actually kill you or not. But yeah, I didn't take very much damage at all when I was fighting her, but be warned, it is very laggy because there is a lot of people in that one area trying to do a lot of things at once. Now I did find, as you'll notice here, that if you turn your sound off, the lag seems to diminish a lot. So it has a lot to do with lag, a lot to do with sound lag this year for some reason, and less to do with graphics. And as you can see, it's not raining, which was causing a lot of problems last year. So turn your sound off, just hit global mute, and you will not lag nowhere near as hard as what you will with the sound on if you're having a problem with the lag. Some people don't. Some people's computers can handle it. I myself have a pretty decent computer, but I am lacking in the graphics card department, and my graphics card cannot handle it. So there's a solution for that. Just turn your sound off temporarily. And as you can hear by the sound sort of thing that it was making, that is actually with the sound off, and the sound got caught in a loop. So I dare say the loop is what's causing a lot of the lag for that. It just keeps looping the same part of the music over and 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 over. You get the point. Well, there you go. There's a quick look at the beach for you guys. Now, as I said, there's plenty to do, plenty of bonus experience. Don't forget your sun cream will actually give you bonus experience while doing any skill at the beach. So even if your temperature gauge is up and you want to do some fletching, hit your sun cream and go stand on the beach and do it. There's a bench chest there, so you'll be quite happy to know that. And that's about it. So hope you enjoy the beach this year, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Turn my sounds all back on, and they will get stuck. So I just what you got to do when they get stuck is just turn them off and on a few times. Seems to fix the problem. Leave them a few seconds in between. After doing it a couple of times, it fixes the sound problem of the loop. And yeah, you're off and going. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, guys, leave a like. If you're new here, subscribe. You can get some future content. And with that said, I will catch us on the next one. See ya.